everybody. Welcome back to some Talos Principle. We are in the final section of World B. Alright, let's see what Milton has to say so he'll stop beeping at us. Nothing. Alright. Chat log 9787. So I think, what's the point, right? Yeah, I keep thinking about my aunt. Have I told you about her? I don't think so. She's super rich, like she drives around in a ridiculously expensive sports car. She goes on vacations to the Bahamas. And she has a huge house that feels more like some sort of corporate HQ than a home. She worked really hard to get all that, but she also screwed over a lot of people, including her own family. I used to be quite angry at her for what she did to my parents, but now I think, what did she get out of it? She and her husband are always fighting. Their son became so obsessed with money that he ruined his own family. I mean, yeah, they have everything that I always dreamed about, but they can't enjoy any of it. My grandfather was like that. And now at the end, what does any of it mean? You have all the money in the world, but you die alone and unloved. What did you accomplish? I don't get it. I just don't. Yeah, well, that's the thing with having, like, all that money, right? Is, like, how you got the money and, like, why other people are with you. Because, like, if you have all that money, right? It's just like, you know, you go to, like, a third world country, right? If you gave them, like, an eighth of what somebody in, like, the States had, they would think that you're, like, their new god, basically. And yet people in the States have so much, and, like, in first world countries, States, Britain, Canada, yada, 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 right? They have so much, and yet they're still constantly fighting, saying that they don't have enough, because it doesn't matter how much some people have, they want more, or they'll see somebody else that has more than them, and just assume that something unfair happened, and feel entitled to taking some of that person's money because they screwed you over, or because they probably screwed somebody over to get it. It's a vicious cycle. Anyway, Norwegian Blue. Hi folks, I'm sorry to say that a few hours ago I experienced the first symptom. Going to work until the end of the week to make sure EL is in perfect condition, but after that I'll be going back home. I will remain reachable via email and phone for as long as possible, but I'm confident Satoko can deal with anything that comes up. If you want to do me a huge favor, spare me the drama tomorrow, okay? I love you all, but I don't have the strength for sad smiles and hugs. The best remedy for sorrow is to get the job done, and now for something completely different. Cheers. A dead parrot sketch, okay. Alright, so whatever ended the world is clearly some sort of virus, which, I mean, pretty common end of the world scenario. So hearing the call of the morning birds as they greeted the dawn, the scribe spoke. At the end of your journey, when every trial has been completed, when all the gates have opened before you and your soul has been weighed in the Tower of Anubis, your Ka and your Ba shall be reunited, and thus you shall become Enoch, and awaken in the eternal reed fields of Osiris, and there, in holy Aru, you shall begin a new life amongst the gods and other blessed spirits. And who will I be? The dying man asked. You shall be the memory of all that was, and the knowledge of the journey, and the shape of the days to come. Thus ends the tale of the dying man and the scribe. Praised be Osiris, the foremost of the Westerners, the king of eternity, the lord of everlastingness, whose Ka is holy. Alright. Did we have, because, I mean, the whole, like, Osiris, Anubis, whatever, right? Like, that makes sense considering we're in, like, Egypt land here. Did we have something different in the last area? I honestly can't remember if there's, like, a different story. I think there was, but I can't remember what it was. I have found just one voice of reason in the computer archive of all places, and it seems we are becoming close friends. Do not befriend the serpent, for it will penetrate your breast and sow its seeds of doubt. There is no hope, always boxed in, walls everywhere, even where there seems to be freedom, it is false, invisible walls, no way out. And who invited this guy? Why is that one... Like, that QR code on the end looks, like, different than the other ones. Anyway. Guess we got another time capsule. This looks like a space probe.
On the first night, when I knew it was over, I went out to look at the stars. And I thought, somewhere up there are the stations we built, and the probes we sent out. Voyager 1 and 2, beyond the edge of our solar system. continuing their long journey through interstellar space, like memories of our ambition, ambassadors who have outlived their homeland. And then I thought, if they still exist, are we really gone? If machines are an extension of the human body, then so long as they continue to function, we're still here.
I mean, I don't agree with that one. I mean, just because something you created is still around, your memory is still there, but I consider that something very different. This way out here. No way out, no way out. Okay.
Beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world.
Okay, so if you go out too far, it resets you. Alright. I was wondering what was gonna happen, because like I could see all this shit out in the distance. Okay. Bouncing side by side. So we do have 2 stars in this area, so we do have to keep our eye out, which is why I was a little worried by the amount of stuff I could see out in the distance. Because I was thinking, you know, that could end up taking an awfully long time. Okay, I've got a red one here. Oh, that's our star. We need to get a red thing in here. Okay. Now it says bouncing side by side, because I'm assuming I need to get these 2 things bouncing side by side, obviously, but because I imagine that if I just do this, actually, can I just connect all 3 of them? I sure can. Well, I mean, if I get that away. Does that give me enough time to get through there? It does, if just barely. Although, does it though? It doesn't, because I can't get past these guys, obviously. Alright. Okay, but now if I do that, right? Bring that with me, I can place it on there. Voila. That seems to be how it was meant to be done. Alright, so then to get the... Oh, right. I don't know where I was going with that. Actually, now that I've got the thing out of it, right, I'm going to do this. 3. And I'm going to take this and open up that. Alright, so now I have to assume that there's another connector or something somewhere else, because I need this to connect to there, right? But my door is over there. So I either need to get a laser. Let's see where the door is. Does the door line up? It almost lines up across there, but because of the way the lasers work, I would need this door open, which requires the blue laser, and then I would need, at best, oh god, no, I would need at least 3 connectors just for the red. So there has to be another connector. I kind of assumed it would be at the pyramid. Oh, wait. Oh, it's connected to that, okay. There must be either another connector that I can't quite make out, or there must be a way. I'm gonna place this here on the off chance I can get a red laser and a connector up on top of those. I'm not... I don't see a way to do that, but... I don't see anything on the pyramid, and that would be my next guess. Alright, what are all these? Question. Suppose for sake of argument, all of this is without purpose, the universe is a machine switched on and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see? Perhaps you're asking the wrong question. Perhaps you would have no hope of explaining it. Maybe not on my own. Depends if the machine is iterative and what problem it is built to solve. If you're trying to outsmart the guy in the archive, the answer is none of the above. Suppose that the universe is a machine switched on and abandoned long ago. How would I explain what I see? Because that's what was programmed into the machine. I feel like that's a very simple question, right? It's like, how do I explain what I see? Because that's what they programmed in. Oh, we got another time capsule here.
How do you solve a problem that extends beyond your own lifespan? That question may be the essence of civilization. The only answer I can find is to initiate a process, to create an environment in which the solution will occur independently of yourself. But that requires a difficult sacrifice. Letting go of your desire to bear witness, to exist at the center of the cosmos. To participate in the project of civilization is to accept death. Oh, Alex, you're such a fun person.
Anyway, I was trying to figure out what they were holding, those statues, but I have no idea. Big lump of mine, yeah. Well, I mean, I can put a box here. Aha, I'm free. Anyway. Okay. So, that mine just seems to sit there. I don't know what that's about. And then I'm assuming that I just basically need to like try and box in the rest in some way. I don't know how that helps me, if I'm being honest. This one here doesn't go very far. This one doesn't seem to go very far either. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting between them. Yeah, I don't think that they go far enough apart for me to make it anywhere. I can go along here, but that doesn't help me either. This is a tricky one. The fact you can jump up here is weird. Right? Like, the fact that I can do this. Oh, you know what? I think I might. Because now I can land on there. And I can pick up this box. Actually, you know what? I think I may have fucked it up, if I'm being honest with you. You know, I'm gonna reset here now that I've got it figured out, because I think I fucked it up by blocking that one thing. Yeah, because they line up rather nicely, actually. Now if I get up here fast enough, I can replace my first box. Because now with that, I can jump and land on there. Oh, I guess I could have used that one. And I can turn around and grab that. I can do that, and I guess I probably should have turned around to grab the box, but that's fine. I always forget that you can do this on this because it's not very often that you get the chance to. Okay, well, I don't see this helping me get the other star, and I don't see... You know what, though? I'm gonna... Now that it's done. And also, we can get our first power up in the next world immediately, apparently. I do want to try something before we leave, because that one in the corner is suspicious to me. Okay. I saw the footprints. I wasn't confident, because I want to see if I can jump on it and then jump over the wall. I don't know that it'll do anything. I have no real reason to think it would. I also have no reason to think that I can, that I couldn't just walk around it, but... Oh, I mean, it put me on the wall. Alright, well, I mean, I wanted to see. It seemed like it might be a secret something. It apparently wasn't. Well, actually, come to think of it, hang on. I just thought of something. Maybe it is a secret. Now, I could very well be completely wasting my time right here. But I figure I got a 50-50 shot of either wasting my time, or I am saving myself time. No, damn it, get back here. Because now if I grab this box, hop up here, drop it, I can then turn around, grab this box, aha! And now I have 2 boxes outside the area. How that helps me, I don't know, but it might. Let's see, what are the odds it would help me get in there somehow? Probably not, right? No. So I'm going to take these, and I'm going to leave them in the center because I don't know what to do with them yet. But the fact that it, like I said, that one in the corner, it's suspicious that it's just sitting there. It's not. It's the only one not moving. It's not necessary for the puzzle. They could have very easily just made a wall right there so that you can't get around the bombs, mines, whatever you want to call them. Alright, so I'm going to leave those there. Now I have to remember not to reset anything else. Actually, before I even do anything else. Oh, I got some turrets. Oh, I see a computer. That's something. It's not a star, but it is something. Alright, what do we got? Second thesis. In man, as the only rational creature on Earth, whose natural predispositions, which are intended for the use of his reason, should be completely developed only in the species, not in the individual. Reason in a creature is a faculty for extending the rules and purposes of the use of its power far beyond natural instinct, and knows no limits in its designs. Yet it does not act according to instinct, but requires trials, practice, and instruction in order to progress from one degree of insight to the next. Therefore, each human would have to live excessively long in order to learn how he could make full use of his natural capacities, or if nature had given him only a short term of life, as she indeed has, so she would require a perhaps unpredictable series of generations, each passing its enlightenment to the next, to finally develop her seeds in our species to the degree that she considers appropriate. And that point in time must be, at least as an idea, the goal of man's efforts, for otherwise his natural capacities would be regarded as a largely meaningless something. I mean, that's assuming that man that itself has a purpose outside of living. What, said he, makes a difference between man and all the rest of the animal creation? Every beast that strays beside me has the same corporal necessities with myself. He is hungry and crops the grass. He is thirsty and drinks the stream. His thirst and hunger are appeased. He is satisfied and sleeps. He rises again and is hungry. He is again fed and is at rest. I am hungry and thirsty like him. but when thirst and hunger cease, I am not at rest. Then raising his eyes to the mountain, this, said he, is the fatal obstacle that hinders at once the enjoyment of pleasure and the exercise of virtue. How long is it that my hopes and wishes have flown beyond this boundary of my life, to which yet I never have attempted to surmount? I got nothing on this one. I mean, animals eat, drink, and sleep, and I mean, that's, yeah, I mean, you could say that humans do that too, it's just we don't do it that fast. I mean, we probably could. I mean, I imagine that there's probably some human out there, you know, just gets up, eats, drinks, you know, goes to take a shit, and then just goes to sleep. I mean, we have, like, I don't know. There once was a robot from Spain who went a little insane. It found that its data had never left beta and needed to upgrade its brain. I see. Found that its data. There once was a bot from Japan whose eyes the numbers could scan. It found that the facts required an axe and a very serious plan. Hey, we're going to get an axe in the next world. There once was a brilliant AI whose circuits were built not to fry. It got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop, it got caught in a loop. I'm assuming that's some kind of AI joke that I don't understand. Okay, well, damn, this must be a huge fucking puzzle or something. Or it's just a big wall. Although the puzzles with those guns tend to be pretty big, and I'm assuming that's just because they didn't want to make different guns or make or have them have like variable. Well, I guess they would still be a different gun coding wise, but I was gonna say have like variable aiming areas of effect. I guess would be the correct way to phrase it. Okay, well, I need the keys that are over there, and we got 2 guns over here that I'm going to need to disable. Got one thing here with nothing immediately present to open it. Same with that one. Got a couple of bombs over there. Hint thing. Child program, codename Samsara, terminated here. Program elected to reset final memory dump. It is clear I cannot bend the world to my will. Faced with eternal torment, I see that overcoming these challenges will not free me from them. True freedom must come with detachment from the struggle for answers. Sure. Alright. Oh yeah, I guess this one didn't say it had anything, so it must just all be jammers then, eh? Okay, well obviously I'm not going through there. At least not first, so I need the keys from over here. Those are either going to be important to finishing that, this puzzle, or the stars in this puzzle. Man, if I could get this over the wall and into that other puzzle, it would just be like immediately done, right? Because I could just jam the... And I mean, we haven't even seen a red laser yet, so unless there's a red thing somewhere, we clearly will need to get oh, I guess I can use it. No, that's where I got it. Really? No, I got it from here. But it looks like I need 2 to get through that area. Anyway. And it looks like I'm going to need to offset the bombs before I do this. Okay, you wait there. Because I need you guys to be very far apart. Nope. I can just run in and follow this guy. Stick to the other wall. You. Oh, well, it's a good thing I went and got the keys first. I like how you get like a whole key ring, and yet you use one key and then just throw them away. chill there for a second. Okay. Yeah, go away. What good does that do? Let's just shut you off for now. Because there's another jammer in there. Don't have any more keys. Okay, there's a door for it. Alright, so I need to... Huh. Okay, that worked. That didn't really feel like what I should do, but it may have been. Although if I need another jammer to get this jammer, then it may not have been. But either way, now that I have it, well actually, you know what, let's just jam it from over here, right? There's no need to run this stupid gauntlet more than I have to, right? Yeah, beep beep boop bop boop. Oh, I guess I also could have done this slightly differently, right? Because I could have came back through and then used the jammer to go through there, right? Or maybe that's just the way we're supposed to leave so that we don't have to go through all this nonsense again. Yeah. Alright. So if I do that, grab you, that, let's be in here with another jammer, which is the one I can see, okay. Now, leave, go back here, right? Jam you just so I don't have to listen to you, basically. You. Boop. Oh, good God, ring around the rosy here much. Like, you there. There. There, grab you. So just take you wherever the fuck it is I need you, wherever we put you there. Well, that's fine. Oh my God, I feel like this one isn't necessarily hard to figure out. It's just the amount of time it takes to do all this. Like, especially the distance some of these things are from you, like, that you have to cover for it. Like, what was this puzzle? That was just, that part of it was just to get the other one, right? Was there another? No, that should be our exit there. So we've got another door to jam. Grab this one. Go this way this time. See, now this is weird. I guess you could take it and have just one of them jam the door through that gap, but I don't know why you would. I don't think it would save you. I don't think it would save you enough time. At the very least, I don't think it would save you enough time. But anyway, still no red laser. So either there's a red laser in, because this should be our last. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, so there are lasers in this one, and there are boxes and fans, so it's very, very possible that I just need that once we're done here, I need to blow a box upwards with a connector connected to the red laser here, so. Oh, duh, it turns on the fan. My bad. Anyway. Oh, that's cool. So I'm gonna have to put a box on it and jump across it. That's cool. Haven't really done that. I guess there isn't really much point for them to put like platforming sections in, right? Because I mean, well, you know what? Before we do that, let's just jam this and see what's through here, shall we? I mean, obviously we're not going to get far, but hey, we did get a box. So I can do that and that. I go up here, I can jump. Nice. And I'm assuming this will get me a connector. Yep. Okay, well, there's going to be a lot of nonsense for this, isn't there? Okay, let's connect that. That. Can I place it? Just barely, but I can. Oh, although, does it matter though? No, not really. Because now with this, I can bring this over. Wait. Yeah, let's just jam this and see what we got. Got a lot more red lasers. Oh, wait. Can I just do... No, there's no way that'll work, right? No, it can't, because I need the jammer out. Okay. No, that definitely wouldn't work. Alright, oh, you know what? What will work, though? That there. You're so straight up, good. And I can jump. This around to grab this other box. Because I'm pretty sure, although, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I don't actually need that red laser connected. Let's just drop that down there. Oops. Because now I can use that box to keep the red connector up in the air. If possible, but that one I'm a little iffy. I'm gonna try it, but oh, okay. Well, I didn't actually expect it to hit this wall. So I'm assuming then that my star is over. Yeah, my star must be over there or something. Or do I need to take this with me somewhere? Let's take the connector. That doesn't work, obviously, because I would need box help? I don't know how box would help. Because if I have the connector in here, opening up this door, right, then I can... Or if I had a way to connect the red laser over here, but that doesn't seem to be the case either. And there's no way that I'm connecting this blue laser to the box. Or, yeah, to the, while it's floating up there. Not a chance, right? I mean, I guess I can go up and look, but I don't see that as an option. Yeah. Yeah, not even a little bit. Also, from here, actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this real quick, right? Because this seems to be the only... Although, could we go look over here at all? This is a rather large... Alright. Okay, so with that up there... What are the odds? Where's the connector? Oh, there it is. Okay, I need a box in here, and obviously there isn't a box in here available, but I do have 2 boxes over here. Now let's see if I place this here. No, it's not going to let me jump on the wall. Let's see, are there any other like lower bits of the wall maybe? Because if I could get the box in there, I think I could at least somewhat easily. That'll work. I guess I should bring the box with me so that I can test this out. Right? Test out the spots that I come to, because this looks like it's... Aha! Wait. I could just jump in there and grab it, right? But if I do that, then I'm kind of locking myself in there, and I'd have to reset, which would make me lose both boxes, but at the same time, this way of doing it is going to make me lose the box anyway. I just want to... Yeah, I can 100% just drop down there, get it, and reset, but I want to try it this way. Because at the very least, if this way doesn't work, right, I can still just do it that way. Yeah, connect to that, and find the other laser. Boop. Oh, it's not quite high enough, eh? Really? What about back here? I mean, we're slightly higher now. Yeah, okay. That's weird, but whatever. But yeah, if you could place the... There's gotta be a different way of doing that, right? Because if you're supposed to place the block there, you can just jump in and grab the star. I guess this way you don't have to reset after, but still, that seems odd to me. Also, I'm guessing... Would that help at all? From up here... Right. And then if I go back over here... then I can do this. Which, to be fair, guaranteed cannot be the way to do this puzzle. Oh, it literally can't be the way to do this puzzle, though, unfortunately. It did open up that door for you. There's no way I'm jumping over anything here. That's out of the question. Man, that was so close. I feel like that was almost something genius. Okay, yeah. Ready? Do this. Okay, you go there and there, which opens up this door, which allows me to come through here with this and jam this. Which allows me to run all the way over here to where I can see this other red door, but obviously can't do anything with it. Because I need that connector. So to get that connector, I need to use this blue beam. Oh wait, am I being... I am, I'm just being dumb. Alright, hang on. I am just being slightly stupid here. So then I can just do this. Excuse me. Thank you. So give me that. And then I can put this connector right here where it's nice and visible. This one out. Oops. Jam that again. So I guess we'll grab this one down here. Jump over, connect there and there. Jump back. That. Grab you so I can get through here, and we should be good. Now the fact that I could bring the blue light, or the blue laser. Oh, and now there's another box. Ooh. I don't know what good the box is. Being honest, I feel like it's because now I have 3 boxes, right? Which means I could probably get all of this stuff out of here, right? More or less, like I could jammer and everything, right? But I don't know where the other star is right now. And I mean, we've got all of that. I didn't see it in any of the other puzzles, but it's not like I've seen it out here either. And it's not like I have binoculars or a zoom or anything. But yeah, I feel like with 3 boxes, I should be able to get the jammer over the wall and the connector over the wall as well. But the only real question would be once I do, where do I go and get it? I'm looking at how you can apparently if you take the jammer, I don't know if this is true, but we're gonna look and see. But yeah, apparently if you take the jammer and you go up here, you can actually, like, maybe you have to be on the other side, but suppose, oh, no. Well, I think what you saw pop up there is the force field for the star, apparently. Anyway, I'm just gonna look, because the first hint of where the stars are is always whether or not it's in a puzzle. Alright, so it's not within any of the puzzle areas. So, I mean, that means it's gotta be somewhere else. Let's plant that, and then if we put that on top, grab the other box. It doesn't let us jump over here. But I imagine, whatever. I'm not going to worry about it until I find the star and I know what I need. Because if I don't need to bring out every... I mean, it's got to be the pyramid, right? I mean... Because we went over to that landmark and there was nothing. I don't think we can reach that landmark. I don't think we can reach the pyramid landmark either. But it's like the biggest thing, right? So, like, if there's gonna be something, it'll be over here. And I mean, it's got this nice gate in front of it and everything. What's really gonna suck is when I do need to go back now because of how far away it is. But, oh yeah, there's the star. Alright, so what do I need? I need a box. And that's probably it, is just the box. Alright, well, I mean... I got a box just over here. I mean, it's not like super far away, but it's also not really all that close. And then, I don't know, should we go into World C this part, or should we save that for the beginning of next part? I don't know. Either way, let's just go grab a box. I mean, there's got to be more. You would think that there would be more to it, right? I mean, on one hand, maybe not, because, like, you know, you would need to figure out that you can actually go that far, especially if you're like me and try to go to one of the other landmarks first and just get teleported back. I mean, because, I mean, that's why I didn't come all the way out. Because, like, when I saw it, I'm like, oh, I should go check that out. But then, you know, when I saw it, I was like, I'll go to this one because it's closer. And it's like, nah, you can't go that way. I was like, oh. And this seems just as far out, if not further, than where I got teleported from, so... Whee! And right on top of it, alright. Yeah, that was easy then. Alright. Another huge pyramid, what mad ambition it must have taken to build such things. It's just a big pile of rocks. I mean, both of you are 100% correct. I mean, it must have been like, man, let's build this giant pyramid. But at the same time, it is just a pile of rocks. I mean... Alright, let's see. Fan and button in front of it. It actually does tell you to use the boxes from where I got it from. Although, hang on. How does it say to get... Oh. See, they got that star differently than I did. Oh, that's cool. You know what? I actually want to go and see how this works, because I think I have all the pieces in the right area. Okay. So if we... I mean, here, let's just connect it to... Well, I guess it doesn't matter if... Where's my boxes? So, supposedly... If I place that... Where's the jammer as well, by the way? Did I not bring it out, or where did I? Either way, let's just connect it to that just to show that it's connected. Actually, oh, okay, the jammer's up there. We're good then. And now, supposedly, we take the jammer, place it on there. That goes up to where it was, which did not make it over the wall. But now, supposedly, if we take these, oh, look at that! It does push it up. Oh, look at that! It raised it just that little bit. So you don't have to take the boxes into the other area. You can just bump this up like this, and then it'll reach. Okay, that's cool. I did not think to do that. That may or may not come in handy in the future. But either way, that is the end of Worlds.
Is yours now. And let this be a lesson that only through faith may death be conquered.
Sure. Whatever, bro. Alright. Well, let's go up anyway. And, yeah, next week we'll start in World C. Or we'll start by going down into World C. We'll go and unlock it right now just because we haven't technically hit an hour yet. I mean, technically. No, we just haven't hit an hour yet. I don't know why I said technically. Factually, we haven't hit an hour yet. So. But yeah, supposedly there's an achievement for getting all of the, I want to say all the red pieces before going into the tower. What? Oh, hello. Let's see, what do we got? Heaven and hell. Oh, great. The mind is its own place, and in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. What matter where, if I be still the same, and what I should be, all but less than he, whom thunder hath made greater, here at least. We shall be free, the Almighty hath not built. Here for his envy will not drive us hence. Here we may reign secure, and in my choice to reign is worth ambition. Though in hell, better to reign in hell than serve in heaven. Good God, that, I don't know. I don't really make a whole lot of that either. It's kind of messy. Maybe it's just because of like the way they were saying it, but the ancient tradition that the world will be consumed in fire and at the end of 6,000 years is true, as I have heard from hell. For the cherub with his flaming sword is hereby commanded to leave his guard at Tree of Life, and when he does, the whole creation will be consumed and appear infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. Finite and corrupt, I guess. This will come to pass by an improvement of sensual enjoyment. But first, the notion that man has a body distinct from his soul is to be expunged. This I shall do by printing in the infernal method by corrosives, which in hell are salutary and medicinal, melting apparent surfaces away and displaying the infinite which was hid. Alright, now I think I can see through this one a bit. So the world will be consumed at the end of 6,000 years. Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. The cherub with his flaming sword commanded to leave his guard at the Tree of Life. I didn't know that the cherub. I did know that there was a flaming sword thing. I didn't realize a cherub, because cherub's like the little naked baby, like the Valentine's Day thing, right? Like the little naked baby with the bow and arrow. Like I thought that was a cherub. The whole creation will be consumed. All right. Infinite and holy, whereas now it appears finite and corrupt. All right. Okay, so this will come to pass by an improvement of sensual enjoyment. So, like humanity will make better sex, I guess. By an improvement of sensual enjoyment. I mean, technically, they already have things that supposedly make sex better, right? Like, there's like drugs you can take to like increase your sensitivity and stuff like that, or to like decrease your. I don't know. And then notion that man has a body distinct from his soul is to be expunged. So body and soul are one. Alright. I don't know. Anyway. Alright. let's see what we have. Oops. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. This one can go here. That one can go there. And that one can go there. Look at that! It's almost like I had it planned out before I put the first piece in. Which I did not. Alright, quick peek around here, because I already saw there was some writing on the wall, and I can already hear another computer. More bad replicas of Forgotten Worlds, can't wait. There must be something deeper, something more profound than what I am, something greater. I must tear it, shred this fake world to find the truth, to find myself. Took the words right out of my mouth. I did not realize there was an achievement for that. We made it this far. You only need the red ones to climb the tower, and these are the last of them. The reds are a lie. Green is the color of eternal life. Alright. Our green one have just opened up these doors, right? Like that, yeah, like that's what we used to open up these doors. And the red is supposedly what you use in the tower. And the yellow, obviously, you get abilities from them. The last land before I have conquered this world. I assume you're counting the secret islands. I hate you. I mean, I'm counting the secret islands. Oh, we got a hidden one here. I wonder what's down there. I don't know who to trust. I'm afraid to go on. Oh, did I miss there? Must be about to bite it. I don't know what was with the beeping computer, though. My jump feels so like... Yeah, I don't know. I heard another computer when I was over here, but I don't... Yeah, it's over... Is there a hidden computer outside? It's clearly not that one. Can I jump? I can jump over. We're on like a cliff, right? Yeah. Okay, I mean, I guess. Haha! There's white paint out here. I want to say that there's an achievement to, like, put down white paint while, like, in the replay mode or something, but I don't know where you're supposed to. I'm just kind of trusting that it's not something that we've missed. Okay, well, obviously I'm not... I don't know, can I go? There is a computer over here. What's this one? Questioning doubt. They say doubt everything, but I disagree. Doubt is useful in small amounts, but too much of it leads to apathy and confusion. No, don't doubt everything, question everything. That's the real trick. Doubt is just a lack of certainty. If you doubt everything, you'll doubt evolution, science, faith, morality, even reality itself. And you'll end up with nothing because doubt doesn't give anything back. But questions have answers, you see. If you question everything, you'll find that a lot of what we believe is untrue, but you might also discover that some things are true. You might discover what your own beliefs are, and then you'll question them again and again, eliminating flaws, discovering lies, until you get as close to the truth as you can. Questioning is a lifelong process. That's precisely what makes it so unlike doubt. Questioning engages with reality, interrogating all it sees. Questioning leads to a constant assault on the intellectual status quo, where doubt is far more likely to lead to resigned acceptance. After all, when the possibility of truth is doubtful, why not simply play along with the most convenient lie? Questioning is progress, but doubt is stagnation. Yeah, I get that. I'll accept that. I mean... I'll accept that every question has an answer. Whether or not you'll be able to find that answer is another thing entirely. But every question does that. Even a question like, is God real? It has an answer. Whether or not you'll ever be able to find that answer, I mean, everybody has their own answer, right? Some people say yes, some people say no. Some people like me says, who cares? One way or the other, you know? But it still does technically have a concrete, factual answer. It's just not one that you can really find. Alright, open partition. Hi folks, this is just to let you know, for reasons of convenience and security, we partitioned EL into two separate systems. The Talos team will be working on ELO, while the archive team will be working on EL1. You might also notice an EL2 partition, but don't worry about that. It's just the operating system doing this thing. So yeah, it's definitely Elohim is the thing that they're making here. I agree that we need something that'll keep all the modules working together, evaluate, and a final test. Oh, that's not what that was. That wasn't an ad. That was just another whatever. Okay. And I think I have the perfect solution. It's called the Holistic Integration Manager, a fancy name for something a lot like a Dungeon Master in pen and paper RPGs. We created it to help run some MMOs back in the day. We needed something that would be able to unite procedurally generated and user-submitted content into a coherent whole so the game wouldn't become too chaotic and inconsistent. It's a genuine AI, somewhat limited in its ability to grow, but capable of parsing and understanding text, images, audio, even video. It takes all the information it can find, interprets it, and then builds and maintains a world based on that. It's not perfect, but we don't have a lot of time, and it would be easy to adapt the code for our purposes. In fact, come to think of it, some of it is actually based on routines that you suggested in that paper on whatever. So an AI like that, right? The integration manager, where it takes the stuff that they make and the stuff that user submitted content, right? That would be like in the animes and that. I don't think there's any MMOs out there that are like that, where the people can like build their own houses and do shit like that, right? Like that would be something that would be needed for that, so that the players can't break the game by building stuff, but then can still actually build, right? Alright. So hey, we found a hidden terminal, and I also saw a hidden QR code over here. I wish I could reach those islands in the distance, but it seems to be impossible. Well, yeah, I would imagine so. I'm not even going to bother to try. Nice snowy mountains. I'd like to live near nice snowy mountains. I wouldn't want to live on, or like at, or like right next to them, but you know, where like they'd be in the distance. Alright, nothing under here, and I don't want to go all the way around, because like I said, there is supposedly an achievement for getting all of the red things before going into the tower, and I don't know exactly what like, I don't know if I get too close to the tower, will it just count as me having gone in and void that achievement? I mean, I'm probably I'm not getting all the achievements in this game anyway, because it would require another full playthrough, at least one more full playthrough, if not two. But anyway, that'll be it for this part. Next part, we'll head into World C, where we'll get an ability immediately because we have enough yellow things. There's supposed to be an axe in here somewhere, I do believe, which will let us into those bonus areas. But we'll do all of World C, then we'll do the bonus areas that you need the axe for in each world, and then we'll do the areas that you need the stars for in each world. But that'll be it for this part. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.